Hey guys, good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Joy here. I want to do a very quick take on a fragrance from the house of Parfums de Marly, and this fragrance, particular one, doesn't get so much talk, even though this house is being highly hyped and getting a lot of popularity at this moment. So the reason behind doing a quick review is that I have a game going on right behind me. It's online streaming. Bangladesh is playing West Indies, the test match, and we are in a good position. I'm hoping that we can win this one, and just want to watch the live game. It will start about 10 minutes, 15 minutes time, so I want to do it quickly. So this sample review actually is a courtesy from one of my brothers, brother Shafi. Shafi bhai, Shoykot bhai, he is a very dear friend of mine in the community. He gifted me this one, and then another one also, Carlisle. Okay, and he gave me a bunch of, he sent me, very generous of him, sending me bunch of what I call the vintage bottles. Okay, so I will review them in time. Thanks a lot, Shafi bhai. This review is for you, and let's get into this. So this particular fragrance, the sample that I have, it's actually a 1.5 mil sample, I believe. um, I don't know, it's probably 1.5 mil. Okay, or 1 point something mil. It doesn't mention. Anyway, wait, it does mention. It's a 1.2 mil, right? So it comes in this sample, it comes in this official sample, and this part I think is part of their Arabian sort of hold on. Yeah, sorry for the interruption. So I was getting a phone was vibrating, right? So yes, this actually is part of this Arabian collection. As far as I understand, there's bottles right here. You'll see a lot of these bottles like Ojan. You'll see Habdan, Hamdani. There are quite a few, but this particular one, no one really talks about or no one really buys, right? So I really want to try this, and let's see what you get. So basically, bottles you get, I got only so far one Parfums de Marly fragrance that is my favorite, Godolphin. This is a clone of sort of Tuscan leather, which performs better than Tuscan leather's current formulation. And I actually keep in mind when I buy a niche, they have to be particularly very special to be a full bottle worthy, because they have to really last on me. Otherwise, no point wearing a winter fragrance on most cases and spending so much money. So that's how that bottle looks inside. I'm not going to read out anything. It's just a very nice sort of horsey. They most of the fragrances, they're themed based on these horses. You'll see Pegasus, you'll see Leighton, everything has a horse on their bottles. And this particular name is Nisean. Okay, I hope I got that right. It's particular kind of horse, I guess. I mean, I'm not a horse expert, but I don't get the correlation between the horses. Maybe it's themed on their love for horses or something like that. So let's try this fragrance and let me tell you what you get from this. So basically, that's how that looks. Let's go. After Sharma wearing nothing, let's go 1, 2. All right, let that settle down a little bit. So this fragrance is actually classified as I think spicy, woody, aromatic kind of fragrance. Okay, and actually that's what you're gonna get from this fragrance. It has notes like labdanum, saffron, woody elements, kind of like spices, and I think there's some sort of florals or something in it, but I don't get that much of florals. Mainly to my nose, this is a saffron and woody bomb, right? So if you do like the likes of Bulgari Man in Black, if you did like wow, if you did like let's say Wajan, something of those spicy sort of sweety kind of nature, not too much sweetness by the way, but saffron, its sole focus is on saffron. It's in the forefront. When I sniff it first time, it just blows me away. It's gorgeous little opening, and I do get that feeling of leather. I don't know if the labdanum is causing it or whatever. So I do get that gorgeous sort of leathery, basically a saffron and woody bomb sort of, and a lot of spices in this. And people, those who tried it, they actually said it lasts on them quite a bit. I think this is a good winter fragrance. That's when it's gonna last and really work its magic. But so far from this small sample, I don't know if it's a small sample or what, but this particular fragrance from PDM, just like few other like Harrod, let's say what else, Leighton, few other fragrances, they do not last on me. Especially Harrod doesn't last on me even for 2 hours. So I guess I'm unlucky even with this one. I heard Shafi bhai, he got like good longevity out of this, but I got like 3 hours tops, then it's gone. So that's a little bit sad for me, which is why I'm not gonna buy the full bottle of it. Perhaps I'm targeting Wajan and perhaps Carlisle. That those two are high up on my list. This one would be loved by a little bit mature noses. It has this warmth to it. It will warm you up. It's kind of sexy, masculine. it has like a very dynamic sort of sweetness. Even when you sniff it, you get hint of like angelman sort of darkness that I get from this. You know, like Amin. Everybody knows Amin, right? The ever so popular Amin by Thierry Mugler. It got some darkness to it, some sweetness. So that sort of gourmandish, like patchouli, chocolatey sort of darkness, it's a little bit in this one. Okay, if you are into those kind of darker fragrances, it kind of reminds you of slight bit of pure leather as well, because of that leather note I'm picking. This is pure leather. Okay, so so sorry about that. So anyway, so this one, if you're a fan of leather, I think if you're a fan of woody notes, a little bit of saffron, kind of Middle Eastern way, woody fragrance, not wood, but woody, you might want to check this out. I mean, most of the people, I read their comments on Fragrantica, which are just about 10 comments. Most of them said there's a beast mode on them. So I'm pretty sure from the big bottle, because this fragrance spray a lot, so big sprayers may work wonders. So I will keep trying this. I mean, I do have Bulgari's Man in Black, I have Pure Leather, Amen, as you can see. So they are sort of like, if I layered them, I can kind of get Nisean sort of a fragrance. It's very common DNA. But if you do not own anything from this line, and you want to get one of these bottles, gorgeous little bottles, heavy bottles, caps are very heavy, prestigious line, you can own a niche fragrance, one of the solid fragrances for winter perhaps. But do not expect too much sweetness. It's a dark little fragrance with mild spices. And I think the age for this is a little bit mature crowd would like this, like 25 and up. And you can wear this in your dating scenario, nighttime, definitely nighttime. You can put on a leather jacket. Let's say you're not putting your chain up. Sometimes you have this near the leather jacket, there's like this thing hanging that you put your buttons, like, it kind of hanging, looks kind of cool with the leather jacket. And then it's kind of like a brown leather jacket. You're wearing boots, jeans, denim jeans. You're just going on a bike. Great fragrance for that. I'm not going to be riding horses wearing this fragrance, that's for sure. But I think I really have massive respect for this house. They have good quality fragrances, even though some of their longevity is spotty on me. I think these are good fragrances. Expect to pay about, in Bangladesh, about, I think, $140 to $150 for 120 ml like this, which is a great value. So keep asking our brothers who are bringing good fragrances community. Maybe they can bring a bottle for you. Definitely sample it. I would say sample it before buying it. Do not blind buy this. You might be disappointed with the performance, just like me maybe. Great fragrance, great little fragrance here. Overall longevity, I'll give this, on me, it's like a 6.5 out of 10. Projection, it projects really well. After 1 hour, it comes close to the skin. I'll say 8 out of 10. Uniqueness, not that unique. In my nose, I got a lot of fragrances that has the note of saffron. Versatility, I think it's kind of on the low side. In summertime, if you wear this, it might be too spicy. It might come across too cloying. I think it's solely winter and fall. The compliment factors, I think you might pick up compliments if people are a little bit mature noses. They can pick up the quality of the fragrance. The blend is quite nice. It doesn't smell cheap. Overall, this fragrance, if I have to rate it, I mean, this is not my most favorite, but I think in this dark series, most of them smell above safe, right? So I'll give this overall 7 out of 10. Nisean by Parfums de Marly. Check it out, and it's a good one, right? So take care. Let me go back to the game. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.